friends, it's JJ, and this is Travel Tuesday with Today with JJ. This video is brought to you by you guys, my wonderful subbies. We've hit 1,000 subscribers, and a whopping 50% of you wanted to see a video in regards to Tokyo, Japan. If you are not a part of the family and you want to say and where we travel to next Tuesday, don't forget to subscribe, like, and make sure your bell notifications are turned on to always so you can see when we travel and whenever I put up a poll. This Tokyo video is going to be one of many Tokyo videos. This is one of the most populated cities in the entire world. So as you know, there's so much to do. There's over 20 districts in Tokyo, which is very similar to New York and their boroughs. Tokyo, the capital city of Japan, is one of the best places to visit in the entire world. It's located in East Central Honshu, the largest of Japan's main islands. This heavily populated city is well worth visiting, and it serves as a great base from which to explore other parts of the country. The cultural side of Tokyo is famous for its numerous things to do and top attractions, including museums, festivals, internationally noted cuisine, and professional sports clubs, including baseball, football, and traditional Japanese pursuits like sumo wrestling. It's also a city rich in music and theater, with numerous venues featuring everything from Japanese to modern dramas, symphony orchestras, and pop and rock concerts. So this will be one of many of my Tokyo videos. So let's get into the 10 amazing things to do in Tokyo, Japan, part 1. Number 1 on the list is the Meiji Shrine. The Meiji Shrine is a Shinto, which is Japan's original religion. It's a shrine dedicated to Emperor Meiji and Empress Shoken. Japanese history credits Meiji for modernizing Japan by incorporating Western principles into Japanese society, including adopting a cabinet system into government. After the emperor's death in 1912 and that of his consort in 1914, the Japanese commemorated their contributions with the Meiji Shrine. While the buildings are certainly worth visiting, the surrounding forest is a sight to see as well. That's because 100,000 of the trees standing were all donated by Japanese people from around the country as a thank you to the emperor. Number 2 on the list is Akibara. Akibara is Nirvana for techies. Tokyo's premier electronics district, which is also referred to as Akiba, has gadgets of all kinds found in booths on the side streets and main street mega department stores. You'll spot the latest technology on the shelves, which will probably put your equipment to shame. And if you're in the market for hard to find bibs and bobs, you'll likely find that here too. If you're unsure where to start, stop at the larger-than-life Yodobashi department store, or stroll along the neighborhood's main street, Chudori, which becomes car-free on Sundays. In addition to being an electronics hub, Akibara also caters to serious gamers and anime lovers. Here, you'll find loads of gaming arcades as well as shops and street stalls selling comics and character figurines. You'll also probably spot a few cosplayers casually walking down the street. Number 3 on the list is Ueno Park and Ueno Zoo. A paradise-like oasis of green in the heart of the busy Tokyo, Ueno Park is the city's largest green space and one of its most popular attractions. In addition to its lovely grounds, the park also boasts numerous temples and museums to explore. Crisscrossed by pleasant gravel path, this 212-acre park includes highlights such as a trip on a small boat, Shinibazu Pond, around a little island with its Sensoji Temple. Another highlight here is Ueno Zoo. Opened in 1882, it is Japan's oldest zoo and is famous for its pandas presented by the People's Republic of China. While it's a large attraction and houses more than 3,000 animals representing some of 400 species, it would be cool to hop on a monorail that connects its various components and can speed up the visit. The Aqua Zoo, one of the largest aquariums in Asia, is also worth a visit, especially if you're traveling with kids. Number 4 on the list is Tokyo Tower. The Japanese's remake of the Eiffel Tower serves as a predominantly practical purpose. The orange and white tower, which rises 1,092 feet into the air, serves as a radio and television broadcasting structure supporting 62 miles of frequencies. The tower also caters to tourists, offering 2 observation decks, one at 490 feet, which is the main observatory, and one at 819 feet, which is the special observatory. The observation decks offer 360-degree views of Tokyo's sprawling cityscapes and come equipped with guides pointing out notable buildings in the skyline. And if you visit on a really clear day, you'll be able to spot Mount Fuji in the distance. Number 5 on the list is shopping in Ginza. New York has Fifth Avenue, London has Oxford Street, Paris has the Champs-Élysées, and Tokyo has Ginza. The neighborhood is a shopper's paradise, housing all types of storefronts from affordable, big-name retailers such as H&M and Zara to upscale design houses such as Dior, Armani, and Cartier. You can also find loads of specialty stores selling traditional items such as kimonos, incense, and chopsticks, as well as more unconventional finds, such as stores dedicated to buttons, model trains, and even charcoal-infused beauty products. If you're not much of a shopper, Ginza still offers loads of things to do. The neighborhood is also an arts hub, housing more than 200 galleries. There are also plenty of theaters here as well. If you're looking to catch a traditional kabuki performance while in Tokyo, Kabukiza is considered one of the city's best. And if you're a foodie, you'll probably end up in Ginza anyways. That's because the neighborhood houses lots of Michelin-rated restaurants, including the 3-star Ginza, which is also considered one of the 50 best restaurants in the entire world. Koju. Number 6 on the list is the Imperial Palace. You'd think the Imperial Palace would be mobbed with tourists, but it's not. You can credit the lack of crowds to an application policy which limits the number of visitors. That's because the Imperial Palace is home to the Emperor of Japan and the royal family. And before that, it was the residence for some of Japan's most important figures, including Emperor Meiji and the rulers during the Edo period. Because of its significant importance, in Japan society, admittance to the site is hard to get. You have to put in your application several weeks in advance, and access inside the actual palace is even fewer and far between. Number 7 on the list is Sensoji Temple. The oldest religious site in Tokyo is also its most visited. The Sensoji Temple sees about 30 million annual visitors and dates all the way back to the year 628. The structure that currently stands are relatively new reconstruction of previous edifices. The Sensoji Temple is dedicated to Asakusa Kannon, the Buddhist god of mercy and happiness. According to legend, two fishermen struck gold and found a statue of gold while fishing in the Sumida River. The Sensoji Shrine is dedicated to this lucky catch, as well as features a small homage to the fisherman who caught the statue. Unfortunately, while here, you won't be able to see the actual statue because it is not in public view. Either way, Buddhists and tourists alike flock to this attraction with the hopes that being in the presence of Kannon's healing powers will rub off on them. Number 8 on the list is walk across the famous Shibuya Crossing. The Shibuya Crossing is one of the most classic things to do in Tokyo. Walking across the largest pedestrian crossing in the world is certainly a memorable experience. For the ultimate experience of Shibuya Crossing, go here in the rush hour, either in the morning or in the evening. If you want the best view and want to take pictures of the Shibuya Crossing, I would recommend a window seat at Starbucks in this area, or getting a bird's eye view from above at the viewing platform at the top of Mag's Park, which has free entrance. Number 9 on the list is go for a real-life Mario Kart drive. One of the things that I absolutely love about Tokyo. If you're a fan of Nintendo and Super Mario, more specifically Mario Kart, you should definitely take the opportunity and go for a real-life Mario Kart drive. You'll be driving around the streets of Tokyo, especially in Shibuya, and you can even dress up as one of your favorite characters. This is one of the more popular things to do, especially in the district of Shibuya, but you will absolutely love it. Number 10 on the list is the Robot Restaurant in Shinjuku. The Robot Restaurant is a highly energetic show and features robots, dragons, ninjas, blue-haired dancers, creepy clowns, guitarists on swings, drums, and a whole lot of neon light. The Robot Restaurant is one of the most popular things to do in Shinjuku, and it is located in a very lively area with hostess bars and lots of bright lights. The show is held 3 to 4 times daily and is extremely popular. It's one of the best places in Tokyo and only in Japan one-of-a-kind experience. Yay friends, you made it to the end of the video. I would love to know where you are watching from, so please don't forget to comment that down below. The best times to visit Tokyo is between March and April and September and November. Autumn ushers in colorful foliage and comfortable temperatures. Spring brings in much of the same, but instead of vibrant fall hues, the foliage you'll see are cherry blossom trees in full bloom. Summer, on the other hand, is peak tourist season, which you'll quickly see from long lines at museums and subway rides. If you can, avoid this time of the year to avoid any heat, humidity, and high room rates. In the winter, it is chilly but still manageable. However, you'll not be able to experience the full potential of Tokyo's parks at that time of the year. And there's so many great things to do in Tokyo. I couldn't fit them all in just this one video. This is the first of many of my Tokyo travel guides. And if there's anything that I have missed that you think that are must-sees and do's in Tokyo, please don't forget to comment down below. It helps more than you know. And if you've made it to this part of the video and you're not a part of the family, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know every time we travel the world. And also to participate in our polls. It's because of my wonderful, lovely viewers that I made this video today. So thank you guys so much for all the support. We're at 1,000 subscribers strong. I really appreciate you guys. I love making these videos every week. So I hope you have a wonderful, safe time in Tokyo. And until next Tuesday, bye.